Welcome to Spider-Man Explained, the channel where we break down everything about your favorite web slinger. Today we're diving into something a little different. Imagine a world where Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood hero we all know and love, makes a shocking decision that changes everything. In this dark timeline, Peter Parker joins forces with his most formidable foes, the Sinister Six. Let's dive into this twisted reality and explore the consequences of such a drastic turn. In this alternate universe, the Sinister Six's origin mirror those of the Ultimate Universe, but with a sinister twist. Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, Kraven the Hunter, and Vulture, all products of Oscorp's genetic experimentation, escaped from a high-security prison where they were held for genetic crimes. Unlike the mainstream continuity, these villains see Spider-Man as a potential ally than an enemy. I mean, think about it. These guys are all connected to Spider-Man through Oscorp, which makes the recruitment of him a bit more believable. The escape itself is a masterclass in villainous teamwork. Doc Ock orchestrates the breakout. Electro takes out the security systems. Sandman slips through the cracks, literally. Kraven uses his hunting skills to evade capture. And the Green Goblin provides the firepower and transportation needed for the getaway. The Vulture keeps watch from above, ensuring their safe passage. As they regroup in a hidden lair beneath New York City, they start plotting their next move. It's Doc Ock who first suggests recruiting Spider-Man, recognizing the young hero's potential and the advantage his powers and knowledge could bring to their cause. The others are initially skeptical, but the Green Goblin, with his intimate knowledge of Peter Parker's true identity, sees the merit in the plan. The villains' plan to turn Spider-Man to their side is as brilliant as it is cruel. They exploit Spider-Man's greatest weakness, his love for his family. By threatening Aunt May and Mary Jane Watson, they force Peter into an impossible situation. Unlike in the Ultimate Universe where Peter resisted their advances, this version of Spider-Man finds himself at a breaking point. I mean, let's consider the psychological toll of years of crime fighting on Peter. The constant struggle to balance his personal life and heroic duties has left him vulnerable. The villains offer him a twisted form of respite, a chance to use his powers without the burden of responsibility, to finally take control of his life rather than constantly reacting to threats. Peter Parker makes a choice that will haunt the Marvel Universe for years to come. He agrees to join the Sinister Six, rationalizing that he can protect his loved ones from within the group. However, this decision sets him on a dark path from which there may be no return. As Spider-Man integrates into the Sinister Six, now aptly renamed the Sinister Seven, a gradual but profound change takes place in his personality. The constant exposure to the villain's mindset begins to erode Peter's moral foundation. He starts to see the world through their eyes, a place of chaos where only the strong survive. Doc Ock takes Peter under his wing, nurturing the young hero's scientific genius in ways that were never possible before. Together, they create new deadlier versions of Spider-Man's web shooters in costume. The Green Goblin, revealing himself as Norman Osborn, becomes a twisted father figure to Peter, filling the void left by Uncle Ben's death with lessons on power and control. Kraven teaches Spider-Man to embrace his animal instincts, honing his spider sense into a lethal weapon. Electro and Sandman show him how to use his powers for destruction rather than protection. The Vulture imparts lessons of the art of intimidation and psychological warfare. As weeks turn into months, the once heroic Spider-Man becomes almost unrecognizable. His quips turn from playful banter to cruel taunts, and his fighting style evolves from defensive to ruthlessly efficient. The red and blue of his costume give way to darker hues, symbolizing his fall from grace. With Spider-Man now fully indoctrinated into their ranks, the Sinister Seven launched their most ambitious plan yet, a devastating attack on the White House. This assault serves multiple purposes: to demonstrate their power, to sow chaos and fear across the nation, and to position themselves as the new ruling class of superhumans. The attack is a masterpiece of villainous planning. Sandman infiltrates the grounds, disabling security measures from within. Electro takes out the power light grid, plunging the area into darkness. The Vulture provides aerial support, keeping military reinforcements at bay. Kraven and the Green Goblin lead the ground assault, their enhanced abilities making short work of the Secret Service agents. And at the heart of it all is Spider-Man. His abilities, combined with his intimate knowledge of superhero tactics, make him the perfect point man for the operation. He effortlessly evades security measures, disarms guards with precision web shots, and uses his agility to outmaneuver even the most skilled opponents. The Ultimates, Earth's mightiest heroes in this universe, are caught off guard by Spider-Man's betrayal. Captain America, Iron Man and the others struggle to mount an effective defense against tactics they once trusted Spider-Man to execute on their behalf. The sight of their former ally leading the charge against them sows confusion and hesitation in the ranks. In a climactic moment, Spider-Man faces off against Captain America in the Oval Office, the symbol of American heroism, versus the fallen icon of New York. Their battle is brief but brutal, ending with Captain America defeated and the President of the U.S. at the mercy of the Sinister Seven. The successful attack on the seat of the American government throws the country into chaos. Spider-Man, once a symbol of hope and resilience for New York City and beyond, now becomes a figure of fear and betrayal. The public's worst suspicions about the wall crawler are confirmed, and a wave of anti-superhuman sentiment sweeps the nation. News networks broadcast footage of Spider-Man leading the assault on the White House, his acrobatic form unmistakable as he takes down Secret Service agents and heroes alike. Public opinion turns sharply against all superhumans, with calls for registration, imprisonment, or worse. The anti-mutant hysteria, reminiscent of the Days of Future Past timeline, begins to take hold. Ordinary citizens with latent powers or minor mutations find themselves targets of mob violence. Schools known for educating gifted youngsters like Xavier's Institute face protests and threats of closure. In the power vacuum left by the fall of the government, various factions vie for control. Some states declare independence, while others fall under the sway of supervillains, who seize the opportunity to carve out their own territories. As news of Spider-Man's betrayal spreads, other heroes begin to question their allegiances. The line between hero and villain blurs, leading to a breakdown of the superhero community. Teams like the Avengers and X-Men fracture, with some members going into hiding, others attempting to maintain order, and a few even joining the ranks of the villains. This power vacuum allows other major villains to make their move. Apocalypse emerges from the shadows, seeing the chaos as the perfect opportunity to cull the weak and usher in his age of the strong. Mr. Sinister uses the confusion to accelerate his genetic experiments, creating an army of clones to further his goals of evolutionary perfection. In space, Thanos observes the turmoil on Earth with keen interest. With the planet's mightiest heroes in disarray, he calculates that now might be the perfect time to launch his quest for the Infinity Stones. Street-level vigilantes like Daredevil and Luke Cage find themselves overwhelmed, trying to protect the neighborhood from both opportunistic criminals and overzealous law enforcement cracking down on anyone with superhuman abilities. With the Sinister Seven at the helm and Spider-Man as their secret weapon, a new world order begins to take shape. Doc Ock, with his scientific genius, establishes a technocracy where advanced technology is used to monitor and control the population. The Green Goblin, leveraging his business acumen as Norman Osborn, takes control of the economy, creating a corporate state where Oscorp reigns supreme. Mutants and superhumans are given a stark choice: pledge allegiance to the new regime or face imprisonment in specialized containment facilities. Many choose to comply out of fear or misguided hope that they can change the system from within. Others go underground, forming a resistance movement that struggles against overwhelming odds. Spider-Man becomes the face of this new order, a dark reflection of his former heroic self. His image is used in propaganda, showing him bringing order to the chaos of the old world. Behind the scenes, he serves as the regime's most effective enforcer, hunting down former allies and quelling uprisings with ruthless efficiency. The Age of Heroes gives way to the Age of Villainy, as the Sinister Seven reshape the world in their image. New York City becomes a twisted utopia, a testing ground for the villain's grandest schemes. Times Square glows with the eerie light of Electro's power plant, while Central Park is transformed into a deadly hunting ground under Kraven's supervision. As with many dark timelines in the Marvel multiverse, a glimmer of hope remains. A resistance movement forms, led by unlikely allies. Nick Fury, having anticipated such a scenario, activates sleeper agents throughout the country. Black Widow and Hawkeye, operating in the shadows, begin to gather intelligence and recruit operatives for the cause. In the mutant underground, Magneto finds himself in the unfamiliar position of working alongside Charles Xavier to protect their kind from persecution. Their combined leadership provides a rallying point for mutants and superheroes alike who refuse to bow to the new regime. Young heroes, the next generation of Avengers and X-Men, become key players in the resistance. Miles Morales, another spider-powered individual, takes up the mantle of Spider-Man in secret, embodying the heroic ideals that Peter Parker once represented. As months turn into years, cracks begin to show in Peter Parker's villainous facade. Glimpses of his former self emerge in moments of quiet reflection. The weight of his actions, the lives ruined and lost due to his choices, starts to weigh heavily on his conscience. Mary Jane Watson and Aunt May, who had gone into hiding following Spider-Man's turn, become focal points in the effort to reach whatever good remains in Peter. Through a series of covert messages and encounters, they remind him of the values instilled by Uncle Ben and the hero he once was. The potential for Spider-Man's redemption becomes a central hope for the Resistance. If they can turn him back to the side of good, it could be the key to unraveling the Sinister Seven's hold on power. This dark timeline serves as a chilling reminder of the fine line heroes walk and the devastating consequences that could unfold if Spider-Man ever truly embraced his darker instincts. It stands as a testament to the importance of Spider-Man's moral compass in maintaining the balance of power in the Marvel Universe. Yet, in the vast tapestry of the multiverse, this is but one thread. In countless other realities, Spider-Man remains a beacon of hope, his unwavering dedication to responsibility, a constant across dimensions. The contrast between these realities underscores the significance of the choices we make and the impact one individual can have on the world around them. As readers, we're left to ponder, what makes a hero? How thin is the line between good and evil? And most importantly, how can we ensure that in our own lives, we stay true to principles even in the face of overwhelming adversity? In the end, the story of Spider-Man joining the Sinister Six is more than just a dark what-if scenario. It's an exploration of morality, power, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness that resides within us all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe for more Spider-Man content. And let me know in the comments what you think about Spider-Man creating the Sinister Seven. Catch you in the next one, webheads.